Hey, what is going on there, YouTube family? Irvin Burton here with the self-defense company Santa Clarita. And today I want to go over with you the front elbow or hook elbow strike. So the thing about this strike is that it's very common, very popular. A lot of people know about it because of Muay Thai and MMA and things like that. But it's a very good strike, and it works really well in a self-defense situation. So in the forward or hook elbow, what you're doing is that you're throwing just like a hook, coming around, and you're either aiming for the chin. Ideally, you can hit the throat, but people's heads move around, so I just like to say just aim for the chin. But that's what I like to aim for, either this or that, okay? And when you aim for that target, the chin, it can knock a person out. I've seen it in videos on street fights and things where people just get knocked out with, that single, elbow strike. And just like most strikes, I can also disguise it, right? So if I'm in a situation where the guy's getting kind of close and I got my hands up and I'm like, hey, man, I don't want to fight. What's going on? He gets within elbow range. Well, bam. I can throw the lead, okay? Boom. I can throw the rear. Just depends on what it's all about. So, and depending on where my footing is. So if I'm here and my lead foot is on his center line, and in my case I'm standing with my left side forward, but whatever lead foot is on his center line, it's best to throw the lead elbow, right? Or you could just step to the side, right? Get your rear foot on his center line, throw the rear elbow, okay? You can also, which is probably going to happen more times in a fight because of clinching and things like that, which is normal, what people do. I can grab the back of his neck and I can start throwing that elbow into his face and rearranging some facial features on him, okay? So it just depends on the situation. So again, I've got my hands up. He's got a problem. Maybe I throw it here, right? Step to the side. See what I'm saying? I'm grabbing his face back. I'm just putting the contours, bringing my hand around, because in this particular case, I'm putting my hand around because I just want to distract him long enough so he's not thinking, right? So I throw that punch. I distracted him, right? Or I'm sorry, I said punch. I throw that elbow. I distracted him, blinded him, right? I just reposition my hand behind, throw another elbow. Keep throwing him for as long as I see fit, all right? So it's real important to really just understand that when you're in this self-defense situation, especially when you're in a crowded bar, and I talk about the bar and concert analogy constantly because this is where you're going to be, and this is where it's best utilized. Because if I'm out here, right, I can't really hit him in the elbow unless I step in and hit him, or step in to the side and hit him, right? But if I'm out here and I've got him at arm's length, I'm going to use an arm length attack because I don't want him to prepare. I don't want him to think, right? I don't want him to be able to say, oh, he's moving forward, let me get my hands up. I want him to just I might just do something like that, right? But in this case, again, I'm just putting my hands up because I'm in that crowded bar. We got about this much space between us. I bumped into him. He's got his drink. He's like, hey, punk, you knocked my drink over. I'm like, hey, sorry, man, I'll buy you another drink. Pow! Right? And this again, it's that aggression. If I see that he's going to be aggressive, I just hit him with that elbow right away, okay? And like I said, I'm going to trap his face here, right? Just put my hand over his face so he can't see what's coming next. Bam! Rearrange the facial features. Just come in with that, okay? Now, one thing I do want to mention is, unlike the side elbow strike, which is on my channel here, which is another strike I showed, you could watch. Unlike that strike, you want to open your hand up as you throw it, because if your hand is too tight, you're going to be fighting against the movement here, okay? So you want to have your hand open as you throw it, because you don't want the muscles tense. In the side elbow strike, it's different. You want the muscles tense because it's going in the exact direction you need to go to cause the damage. I'm not going to talk about those muscles in this video because I don't want to confuse you guys anyway, away from the point. So, but let's just say the point is that you don't want to go against your body's natural movements. And so holding your hand open as you do these hook elbows, okay, is really important, because you don't want to, tense up and not be able to get the full brunt of the strike, because you want him to feel everything. Or, if you're a girl, her, right? Hopefully you guys out there are not hitting any girls that are half your size, unless they got a knife on them or something. But that being said, come in, throw the elbow, okay? Coming in, throw the elbow. So again, you want to make sure that whatever side is on your center line, okay, and you've got your hands up. Again, you're at that bar, guy's getting aggressive, he's getting too close, bam! You're throwing that punch, maybe you're trapping, getting hit, bam! That's what I like to do in bars, okay? In the few street fights that I've had within the bar, I just like to grab him and just keep going on him, okay, until he either falls or I've got enough space between me and him to run away. And I've been able to do both in situations. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.